everyone, welcome back to my channel, to our Digital Diary podcast or to my own channel on YouTube. Today's video or podcast is going to be critiquing Lancôme La Vie est Belle, and it is part of the Luxury Art Direction Critique series. Well, critiquing Lancôme La Vie est Belle 2024 campaigns and releases involves analyzing their ability to capture the brand's core values while appealing to modern audiences. Here's a detailed critique. First of all, we need to speak about campaign aesthetics and execution. And here, we're going to start by strengths. We're going to start by talking about strengths and weaknesses. And I'm going to refer to strengths as good news and weaknesses as bad news throughout the podcast, if that doesn't bother you. Good news, Julia Roberts continues to embody the elegance and warmth synonymous with La Vie est Belle. Her transition from vibrant pink ball gown to a sleek black suit in 2024 campaign is a powerful visual representation of empowerment and self-definition. Again, moving on, the Parisian backdrop enhances the luxury and sophistication associated with the brand, reinforcing the European heritage. Also, we need to speak about Damien Chazelle's direction, which brings cinematic flair and making the ad memorable and visually stunning. Bad news, while the imagery is beautiful, the concept of happiness and empowerment feels recycled, offering little innovative compared to previous campaigns. Another bad news is that the focus remains on aesthetics, potentially overshadowing the fragrance's unique attributes. Another point to consider is fragrance evolution. La Vie est Belle l'Elixir. We're starting with the good news here. The addition of deeper, richer notes, example leather, cacao butter, is a bold move, offering a more sensual take on the original scent. Another good news is that the gourmand floral profile caters to fans seeking a sophisticated yet indulgent fragrance. Bad news, the complex composition might alienate those who prefer the lighter, more universally appealing original. Another weakness is that the luxurious twist could have been better emphasized in marketing materials to distinguish it from the standard line. Let's move on to La Vie est Belle Rose Extraordinaire. Talking about strengths here, a tribute to classic perfumery, flowers aligns with the line's floral heritage, appealing to traditionalists. Besides that is the emphasis on rose as the focal point creates a timeless yet modern fragrance profile. These are the good news about this campaign of this perfume. Talking about bad news, compared to the bolder Elixir, this release feels less daring, potentially lacking the innovation to captivate new audiences. Adding to it, marketing around this variant appears understated, risking it being overshadowed by Elixir. Branding and message. Good news, the tagline, "Life is beautiful," remains aspirational, resonating with those seeking joy and authenticity. Adding to it, this juxtaposition of traditional femininity and modern independence reflects evolving societal values, making the campaign relevant to the consumer. Weaknesses. When we're talking about weaknesses, we have to mention the persistent focus on happiness as a theme which may feel overly repetitive and risking emotional disengagement from longtime fans. Another weakness is that a lack of emphasis on sustainability or inclusivity, a growing concern in luxury markets, could hinder appeal to younger socially conscious consumers. Moving on to the aspect of the overall appeal, when we're talking about strengths, we have to mention that La Vie est Belle retains its status as a luxurious and elegant fragrance line, continuing to captivate its loyal fan base. Adding to it, the 2024 campaign succeeds in balancing tradition with subtle nods to modernity. When we're talking about weaknesses, we have to mention that the campaign and the fragrance evolution, while appealing, lacks groundbreaking elements to truly redefine the narrative or captivate a new generation. Adding to this weakness is the holiday editions and gift sets, though festive, do not push creative boundaries. I want to end this podcast by providing you with suggestions for improving the campaign. In my own opinion, is that first of all, the innovative campaign themes. Lancôme should have moved beyond happiness to explore deeper, multifaceted themes that evoke intrigue and curiosity. Second of all, highlighting the fragrance notes is important. Incorporating storytelling that emphasizes the sensory experience of the fragrances can move it further. Third of all, sustainability and inclusivity, showcasing eco-friendly initiatives or inclusive messaging to appeal to socially conscious consumers is an important aspect of a campaign. You need to get closer to consumer. Fourth, bolder concepts. Experiment with edgier visuals and narratives to attract younger, tendier audiences while maintaining the brand's elegance. Lancôme, you should have done that. Well, to end everything and to sum everything up, I want to say that in 2024, La Vie est Belle continues to radiate timeless charm and luxury, though it risks complacency without more daring creative choices. Thank you for watching. See you next time.